Of course, the first communication point, interaction point with the guest is when we greet them, meet them and greet them. What it says, welcoming attitude. What is welcoming attitude? Really friendly smile. Your posture beams confidence. Your gestures are like open hands. Your uniform, everything is in perfect sync, and you're showing those guests that you love the fact that they're there. All right? And of course, the tone of your voice. Welcome, soft, pleasant tone of your voice. So this is the first critical point of interaction. The second one is when we're taking the order. Now in this point, crucial play is knowledge. You gotta know everything about the specials of the day, the chef specials, or the menu, whatever items is on the menu, all the little details about ingredients and cook preparations and everything. So if you know that, of course you're gonna be much more confident, and you're gonna beam confidence, and then you're gonna be able to speak nice and evenly without stress, without fear, and the guests will appreciate that, because you gotta understand, the guests want to see a waiter that's confident, a waiter that's professional and knowledgeable. They want to see that, and that's what we're giving them. All right. The next critical point is serving and bussing the table. Now, in this thing, we have to be careful mostly about two things: not intruding the guest's space, private space, personal space, when we are going to serve or pick up the plates, and noise levels. So what we do when we go to the table and approach it with serving the plates, all right? In America, left hand, left side. In Europe, of course, right hand, right side, but let's do it American side. You approach the table at the corner. Let's say you have a table of 4. You approach the table at the corner between the two guests, right? Your back leg stays back, the right leg stays back, left goes all the way to the leg of the table, right? Your body twists a little bit diagonally. You're holding the plate with your left hand. Your right hand has to be behind your back, or if you have a plate in it, it has to be up and on the side, so you don't hit the guest on the table, on the table over the head. Then you place the plate very nice, very gently, without noise. This is your salmon, man. Then you straighten up your body, you take a step back, you move this plate in your right hand to the left hand, and you go clockwise to the next guest, to the next lady, or whatever the guests on the tables are. But that's how we do it: gently, softly, with finesse, and as less noise as possible. The same thing with bussing tables. Usually we have a really stress in the restaurant, and you go there, bam, 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 bam. No, none of this. We have to make sure that bussing the tables is also a service procedure, and you're a fine dining waiter. You gotta do it with finesse. You gotta do it quietly. You gotta do it confidently. When you pick up the plate, make sure you secure the silverware, so you don't pick up the plate and the silverware slide down, fall down, or makes noise, and none of this. You secure the silverware, you pick it up, move it to the left hand, go back, take the next plate, move it to the left hand, and so on and so on. Another point of interaction with the guests that we need to observe very carefully is serving the drinks. All right, cocktails, wine as well, but once you learn how to open a bottle of wine and pour the wine, this is not a big deal. We cover the wine extensively in the course later in the later lessons. But when you're serving the cocktails, for example, because this is the hardest thing, like serving champagne glasses, serving martini glasses, those are really hard, and you need to have the skill. Carrying a tray with drinks, you need to have the skill, because this is where the most mistake happen, and we drop a glass on top of the guest or whatever, we drop it on the ground. It's the same thing, it's not pleasant. All right, so you need to practice carrying the tray. I will just give you the basics right now. So we serve always with the right hand from the right side of the guest, right? We carry the tray always with the left hand. When you approach the guest, you do the same thing like the plates. You approach the guest from the corner of the table, right? So we don't intrude the guest. There's a place between us. Now, when you approach the guest, your body again turns a little bit diagonally. This hand holds the tray with, let's say, 4 martini glasses. You pick up one glass with your right hand and you try to put it properly on the right side, right there where the silverware, the edge of the knives and the glasses are, right? Your eyes follow the right hand. Your mind stays with the tray, because this is the most critical point. Once you go down to put the glass, this hand you can lose the balance. It takes just, well, especially when you have champagne glasses or martini glasses, it takes just a little angle and everything will flip and fall on the head of the guest. A lot of times it happens, so that's why I always say, the eyes follow the right hand, so you see where you put it, but your mind stays with the left hand, so you never lose control of the tray. And that's how it is. And then, of course, you step back again, take your normal position, go clockwise, and serve the next glass.
Observe this young waiter serving the wine. He is approaching the table, holding the tray with both hands, which shows you that he has no confidence carrying the tray. He approached the lady. Watch, while he serves the lady, he keeps the tray in front of himself, which is almost hitting the lady's face with the tray. Now when he's putting the glass down, watch the glass on the tray is almost ready to flip, so close to flipping and falling in the lap of the gentleman. That shows you that he has no skills of serving, carrying tray and serving drinks. There is no elegance, there is no style, and of course there is no also a proper protocol, because he didn't go from the right side of the gentleman to serve his glass. Now that is the point. In fine dining, we do everything with style, with elegance, with ease, with confidence. Practice.
Let's clear 2 more points. When we give assistance to a guest or when we handling guest request. All right? In fine dining, guests have their request. They will ask you for this and that, and it's very important that you don't show frustration. All right? You are very busy and the guest wants to talk and explain how they want their dish or what they want extra, what is it. You just remain calm, deep breathing slowly. Make sure your legs, your hands are like keeping your gestures properly. Then of course you nick with your head and you tell the guest that you understand, and of course you never say no. Yes ma'am, I will see what we can do. Let me talk to my manager. I will be right back with you with the feedback. Let me just finish taking the order, whatever you're taking, whatever you're doing, and I'll be right back with you. If we can accommodate your request, we will be happy to accommodate you. All right, that's all it takes. But no frustration, no rolling the eyes. Oh my God, not again. Oh, what is this woman wants from me? None of this. All right. And now the movements, right? You might do everything else, and then you finish the conversation and it froze. That shows frustration. You know, this sharp move around, turning your back to the guest. None of this. Yes, ma'am. Let me just give me 1 second. I'll be right back with you. I will check it out if it's possible. Of course, we will be happy to do it. And then you step back with a smile. Thank you so much. And then you turn nice and easy. That's the way, guys. All right. We do want our guests to understand that we are sad or angry or frustrated or whatever it is. We don't want that. We want them to feel comfortable. We want them to enjoy their evening. All right. So now bringing the check, guys. You remember you have done amazing job in fine dining. Guest stay with you for 2.5 hours. You became really close. You established this personal, connection. They're happy. Everything is good. They call you for the check. You bring the check, but you're busy. You disappear, or you want to smoke because it's the end of the evening. Let me go get a smoke. Blah 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 blah. But the guests are done with the dinner. They want to go. So you bring the check and you disappear, and they put a credit card there, and they're waiting 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Now everything you have done is just destroyed. They're angry. What happened with this guy? We want to go. Maybe they're catching teeter. Maybe they're catching whatever They want to leave the restaurant. So when we bring the check in fine dining, we step back and we wait for the guest to complete the payment. Maybe they will put the credit card, you bring the credit card machine. If they sign in the room, you know they sign, you take the check, you thank the guest, wish them well, and welcome them back. If they want to pay cash, of course, you take care of that. But you take care promptly of the payment so we don't screw ourselves and we don't, destroy the whole experience of the guests in this restaurant for the last 2.5 hours. Very important, all right? And now, farewell. We need to tell our guests. If I'm a head waiter in my station and the guest is ready to go and they're getting up, I will 100% stop by and say thank you so much. I appreciate. We had an amazing evening. I hope, guys, you really enjoyed. I wish you a great night today, or whatever it is. Maybe it's a day, maybe it's a night, whatever. And I would love to see you guys coming back to see us. That's it. You wish them well. You tell them, thank them, wish them well, and then welcome them back. All right? Those are the 3 things. Even if you have to excuse yourself from another table or whatever, just excuse yourself or whatever you're doing, stop doing it, step back, step in front. If you are already in a really good relationship with a guest, shake their hand, thank them, wish them pleasant evening, whatever, and then welcome them back. Critical, because let me tell you something. Let's say the guest didn't leave you tip and you're really pissed because you've been doing a great job and they've been really happy but no tip. Okay? What's gonna happen? You are angry, you see them, they're leaving, whatever, man, I don't give a damn, they didn't give me tip. Next time they're not gonna give you tip again. All right? But if you go there and tell them, thank you so much for your visit. I was a really pleasant evening. I was really happy to serve you today. Enjoy the rest of the night. And of course, we will looking forward to see you back in the restaurant, right? And they'll say, wow, look at this guy, man. We didn't leave him no tip. And he sends us home with such a warm, farewell. Next time they come, they will remember that and you will get tip. All right? The other way is if they are really pissed you off because they were not happy and they were complaining and you're not happy with them, they're not happy with you, but you go there and tell them the same thing, maybe you just save yourself because they were prepared to go and file a review, with your name. Hey, we had a terrible evening because this and this happened. But after all this experience, they know that you're not happy with them. They know that you're angry with them. And you still go there and tell them, hey, thank you very much, guys, for your visit tonight. I hope that you enjoy the rest of the evening, and we're looking forward to see you. All right? And maybe you feel you cannot. Next time, I promise you guys, I will do everything perfect, and you will have an amazing evening. I tell you guys, they will not file this review just because of that. Just because of that. So that's how it works. Here at the Waiters Academy, we are committed to providing comprehensive professional training that puts waiters on the top 10% of our industry and helps small family-owned restaurants to compete with multi-million-dollar chains by providing excellent, top-quality service for the guests.